G'day. I got a 48 litre bucket. Anyhow, what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the labels from these containers that I got, the pretzel and the toasted coconut. Also, I'll throw in my other recycling, like our bottles, our milk bottles. So all I now need to do now is pour water in, put our baking soda in, and it'll all be good. Then we wait. I pour the water in first. Hopefully our container doesn't have a hole in it, otherwise I have to find another container. Didn't even touch the sides. Oops. Alright, let's see. Here we go. Right, those will be alright. Probably another bucket of water, I reckon. Yeah, another bucket. Okay, there's enough water in there now. All we need to do is have enough water so it can actually submerge most of these bottles, and have enough to cover it. To keep the solution relatively clean, what we should do is, when we put our bottles in, well, before we put our bottles in, is give them a rinse. Try to get the a lot of the, like the milk. Try to get that out of there. Try and get the on this one here. Try and get the tomato paste out. That way we can reuse our label cleaning solution for quite a while. Anyway, I'm going to just put in the baking soda now. Not sure how much I'm going to need, but once we see the some powder laying at the bottom, then we know we've oversaturated the water solution. What I'll do is I'll put in 2 of these 3/4 cups. That possibly should be enough. If that's not enough, I'll put some more in later. But we'll see how we go with that one. Just give it a mix and probably ideally shouldn't keep this container in a place that has a lot of sun. Simple fact being is the plastic will go brittle and it will break. But at the moment it's alright here. I'll go get a couple more things and I'll put them in. And we'll see how it goes over a whole gamut of items. Got a couple of tins, a bottle, pine clean, disinfectant. Just got to make sure we get the air out. So as long as everything submerges in the water, we should be good. What we'll do is come back later and have a look. I may need to put some more baking soda in, but at the moment we'll just let that go and see how that works. Because when I do look down in the bottom, I do see some baking soda that's hasn't been mixed in with the water. I think it's been saturated already with those 2 3/4 cups. So I'll let that go and we'll see how that goes. It's been about half an hour. I've just come to check on, see how our labels are coming. I might have to put some more baking soda in. The labels are starting to come off. Well, that one is anyway. Yeah, I think I need to put some more on. I don't think we have enough at the moment. Alright. There's another 2 3/4 cups. Let's wait another half an hour and we'll try again. Okay, we're back at our container. Okay, these have been in here probably about 3 or 4 days since I took the first video. I have come out here to check a couple of times. Okay, I didn't videotape it, but I've come to a conclusion. I know. Alright, so basically what's happened is, once I get it, once I find it, maybe I've already taken it out. Oh, I think I've taken it out. Alright, so what's happened is that the glass jar works fine. Okay, these tins, the tins work to a point where they need a bit of cleanup. So you can peel it off. Just takes a little bit of effort and you can peel it off. Maybe you might need some like chemicals or something like that towards the end to try and clean it up, but other than that, the paper on the tin gets soaked and you can easily pull it off. See here, we've got basically the glue left, so we can scrape it with our fingers and we can get it off. Okay, so that's the tins. Alright, when it comes to milk bottle labels, these are pretty much, it really hasn't affected these too much because we really need to like peel these off. These are a bit like a sticker, and then it doesn't really work for this for these. Okay, so that's the same with these ones. This one here. Basically what happens is we can peel off this plastic coating that coats the label itself, but this is a sticker as well. Sorry, I didn't pay the light bill. Okay, so that didn't work on those ones. Alright, these ones here, which is the toasted coconut one. Okay, water, it is soaking into the label itself, but we are having problems trying to actually peel off the label itself. Okay, so this doesn't work with the this one and the pretzel container. They don't work with the method. So all in all, the only success that I'm having is with the actual bottles themselves. If they're glass bottles, that'll work fine in the in here. Otherwise, the labels just don't come off. Maybe we have to resort to a harsher chemical. Maybe these ones here might work with the metho or the or kerosene or something like that. But they will put, the pretzel will peel. Not as though it doesn't get soft. It does peel. But we can't get to the bottom. The glue just stays there. So whether if we peel it off and leave it longer. Whether that works, I don't know. But without manual effort, we won't be able to get the labels off. And the more scrubbing you do, see there's the glue still stuck on. We might be able to wipe that off with maybe eucalyptus oil or something. And ideally, if we're going to be putting this in the recycle bin, we don't necessarily want to spend a lot of time actually doing it, unless you'd like to do that. I mean, that might be an option. Just peel it off. But I think we really need to find another process of actually trying to remove the sticky stuff from here. I know in the past I've done a video with the milk labels. We heat those up and they come off. So that comes off with heat. Maybe that's the same with these, with the Pioneer Clean. But heat doesn't, oh no, I didn't pay it again. Alright, with heat, doesn't get off the jar ones, so it's a different type of glue. It's not as though we're going to be sticking the Pioneer Clean bottle in the oven. I mean, you could. Or maybe, yeah, we need to probably find another chemical that might do it. But then again, do we really need to chase that tail? I don't know. See how we go. See what other things we can do to actually help remove the labels without spending too much money. Once you get it, you just peel them off. But then again, that's the same. All right. Labels on jars, thumbs up. Labels on everything else, thumbs down. See ya.